Hey, Lisa here. I wanted to give you an update where I'm at with my nursing journey. So if you've seen any of my other videos or podcasts, then you've been following what I've been going through, but just let's do a quick recap. So I'm in a 7 semester accelerated nursing program in Canada. I've completed all 6 semesters, and now all that's left is secure a preceptorship placement, and that has been the most challenging hard part. So where we're at now is finally my school submitted. Sorry, I think I'm gonna sneeze. No, submitted a spot. Excuse me. Friday. So last week, my school finally submitted a request to a mental health facility, which is my background, which I've been asking from since day one. Which I asked back in July, and they said nothing was available. So did someone check? Or I asked in February as well. So yeah, so there's too many people involved, and one person was just involved in my school was like, well, we gotta see if it meets learning outcome. And they're waiting for someone to get a program chair to return on Monday. So thank God on Friday she emailed, look, these 2 programs I was looking at are both identical almost. There's no reason to prioritize one or the other. I wanted one of them because it's closer to my home. And so again, that was another delay. And so, yeah, last Friday they submitted it. So I'm posting this video probably in September, but now we're in August. Last week in August, now we're at Thursday. Still nothing. I emailed my school Tuesday, like what's going on, and said we submitted to the facility, and now we're hearing to hear back. They're working on it. So I just have 2 days left. Today, Thursday, and Friday. So by 5 o'clock Friday, I'll be at work, but I'm going to send an email to my school if nothing is secured. Because if you don't have a placement, you're not going in a preceptorship. So, yeah. So I'm in a weird spot of I don't know which way I'm going. But I've come to realization of just being okay if whatever decision happens, or whatever is meant to be, will be. Either I'll finish into the fall or not. My graduation will be delayed, but that's okay. I'll continue to work as a student nurse. I might take a trip because this whole process has, what's the word? I don't know. Tainted my view of healthcare. I knew, the thing is, like, I've worked in healthcare before. I knew the problems with it, but now I'm seeing the problems where they start in these universities. And yeah, and also I reached out to, this is a couple weeks ago, I reached out to the news media and no one was interested. They didn't want the real stories of what is actually going on and stemming from, the nursing shortage. So yeah, this is where I'm at right now, and I'm just waiting. But really, this process has taught me, especially this past week, of surrendering. And surrendering is not like, oh, I'm surrendering to your power and I'm giving up. No, I've done everything I could. I've advocated to the 9th degree and fought for my learning and what I need. Sometimes you just have to give it up to whatever, I don't know, whatever your belief system is, universe, God. What they say, let go and let God. And whatever happened, it will. Because I did all the steps that I could possibly do. And now it's in other people's hands, which sucks. I'm the kind of person, I always like to plan, I always like to be in control. But sometimes you're not in control. So like surrendering is not about giving up. It's about releasing what I cannot change. And it's about trusting timing and the bigger picture. And also surrendering reduces stress. It helps me retain my balance, bigger picture. And what I've used, and what can be used when you surrender, you don't have to be in my position. It could be anywhere in your nursing journey or anything else that you don't have control of a situation. Breath work is very helpful to stay grounded. Having a mindset shift from what if it doesn't work, to what if it works better than I imagine? And what if there's other possibilities that could arise of this that I never have thought of? Because I know often after challenging situations, you're like, well, if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't have experienced that or thought of this. So it's really about healthy detachment, separating my self-worth from the outcome. Because through this whole process, it started in early July. I've been dealing with it for 60 days. And now August, I'm supposed to be on my break. There was no break because I've been dealing with this all the time. I picked up some shifts because I work as a nursing student. That's helped. Although I'm still thinking about it in the back of my mind. And it's really helped me come to a place of peace and surrender of like, I'm okay with whatever happens, with whatever outcome comes. Trust me, those weeks I was so angry. I wanted to punch someone. I wish I had a punching bag in my backyard. I was so angry. Underneath that anger is really hurt is understatement, distrust for the system, and just feeling broken and feeling like I'm broken before I enter the nursing field. Now, I put all my effort and hard work into this nursing program. I always submit everything on time. I put the time in, put the effort in. I never cut any corners. And so then when I'm expecting them to be there for me, they're not. And the process is not anything but smooth. Yeah, I know it was challenging to find placements, but I gave you so many options and so many times I asked. And now why are we waiting till like the final hour to see if I'm deferring or not? Like, because also if I'm deferring, missing a semester, I want to pick up shifts. I want to plan a trip, but I'm not doing anything because I don't know if my semester's starting or not. That's like the worst place to be in, but I can't do anything about it. And I just have to really surrender and be detached from both outcomes. Because the semester starts September 2nd. So we're almost there. And September 1st, well, it's a holiday. It's the last day for students to drop a course without having a financial penalty. So Friday, I'll be at work, but when I come home in the evening, nothing's secured. I'm going to go online and I'm going to drop my course. Feels weird saying that, like I'm going to go drop my nursing course. But I don't know, has anyone else gone through something similar? But how I'm applying this to my nursing journey, like it's helped me emotionally detach from certain outcomes when I've done everything I can. And using this waiting period to focus on myself, work as a student nurse, do this. Like this is why I'm trying to finish my program to be a nurse. Focus on my mental health. And just viewing it, nothing like it's a delay. I'll graduate one way or another. There's another another nurse across Canada I spoke with. She actually had to defer her semester. And she said, you want to graduate with your mental health intact. She's like, I didn't graduate in my cohort either. And that stuck with me. And she said, how are you going to keep your time busy? And I said, well, I'm going to work as a student nurse. And she's like, write down everything you've learned in your program so far, which is a lot. It's mind-boggling. I didn't really think about that. But yeah, because during your low points, you look at, oh, wow, I accomplished this. I've done this. You know, so many things. So sometimes when you're in a holding pattern, this is the best way just to detach, come back to yourself, why you want to accomplish this goal. Yeah. Comment below if there's been a situation in your life where you had to detach, you couldn't do anything else with the situation, and you had to see how it unfolded. All right. Thanks everyone for watching or listening. The next video I post will be the outcome of this. So let's see what happens. All right. Thanks. Bye. Oh, One more thing, if anyone's interested to reach me or follow me, the best place is actually down below is LinkedIn. There's a huge community of nursing students and nurses there around the world that I get support from, collaborate with. So that's the best place to find me. All right, thanks. Bye.